Right, welcome back to another game of AIG Baseball. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of this game, and we're going to finish off our doubleheader. I played the first game earlier today, and Minnesota with the win, 13-5 over Cleveland, and we're going to play the back half of the doubleheader. In this game, I'm going to play without pitchers, and I'm also going to be using only the sort of the basic player finder and basic plays, basic base running plays. So we'll see how long this takes. We're going to roll these red, white, and blue. So this is going to be our main die coming off here. And if we need a white, if we need a couple of D10s, we'll read them red, white, and blue. I'll just roll them. We may not need them every time. So it's going to be Quan, Brennan, and Ramirez for Cleveland. So let's just get this one started. 78 to Stephen Quan. Yeah, it's going to be a ground out. That's going to go to the catcher. So a ground out to the catcher. This 2-3 on the put out. So out number one, Will Brennan stands in. A 91 to Brennan is going to be a line out, and that will be a foul ball. So we have a 10. A 10 on a line out is going to be a foul ball, so we'll roll again. 83 to Brennan will be into his fly out range. That fly out is down the right field line, and we are going to make a catch in right field. Trying to remember where I do the defense. I think I do a defense check on the right field line. So let me just do that real quick. So Max Kepler, he's a 0 on his defense, and a 1 to 60, he'll make the catch. It's a 93, he does not make the catch, so that's going to be actually a base hit. So base hit to right field for Will Brennan as he dumps one down the line. Brings up Jose Ramirez. It's going to take me a little while to get back into into this one. Jose Ramirez, 53, is going to be a strikeout. Two down, one on for Josh Naylor. 31 to Naylor will be a walk. And that puts runners at first and second with two down. And the batter is David Fry. 83 for David Fry will be hit into the air down the left field line. Let's check the left fielder, see if he gets there. The left fielder is Matt Wallner in this game. He also is a 0, so it's at a 1 to 60. He'll make the catch. It's a 38, and Wallner runs it down the left field line for out number 3. So 2 runners are on for Cleveland, but they can't come around to score. We go to the bottom of the first. Minnesota is going to send up Castro, Larnach, and Wallner. 61 to Willie Castro is going to be a ground out. That is hit to the second baseman. Let's do an error check on the second baseman. 29, that's not even going to be close, so we go 4-3 on the put out. That'll bring up Trevor Larnach. Larnach, 32 to him is going to be a walk. So Larnach will be at first. He is stolen base minus, so he can't steal bases until after the 7th inning. So no need to worry about him. Brings up Matt Wallner. Wallner here, left-handed batter. He's playing left field in this game. A 49 is going to be into his strikeout range. That's out number 2. And Royce Lewis, who was a big hitter in the first game, he is going to fly out to straightaway right field. And that'll be out number 3. So Larnick is left at first base, and we'll go to the top of the second inning. Cleveland will send up Jimenez, Freeman, and Rocchio. Jimenez had a good game in his first game as well. Had a triple. 34 will be into his strikeout range, so Jimenez goes down on strikes. That's only out number 1. Brings up Tyler Freeman, center fielder. An 8 to Freeman is going to be a triple as he bangs one down into the corner, and he legs it out for 3 bases. So he will be at third with 1 out, and Rocchio stands in. 77 for Rocchio is a fly out. A 10 is going to be a foul ball. So we roll again. 67. This time it's a ground out that's hit to shortstop. We're going to check the error. No error on the play. So we have a ball hit to short, and let's see what our base running says here. We have a runner at third. Infield is back. Runner scores on a grounder to short or second base. Otherwise, the runner holds. So that's going to be an RBI. And we'll take the fielder's choice on the 6-3 putout. So we're gonna get a fielder's choice here. So Brian Rocchio drives in the first run of the game, and that'll bring up Austin Hedges with nobody on and 2 outs. Hedges here, 45, is going to be a strikeout. So bookend strikeouts in the second inning, but Cleveland strikes first with a run in the top of the second. Minnesota coming to the plate in the bottom of the second. It'll be Kepler, Santana, and Margot. Max Kepler, 35, will be a strikeout. Carlos Santana to the plate, 59 to Santana. Is going to be a ground out. That is hit to the shortstop. We have to do a defense check on the shortstop. That's going to be Rocchio, who is an 11. So it looks like it'll be a catch on a 1-93. And he makes the play. And that will be a 6-3 putout for the shortstop. Brings up Christian Vasquez. Vasquez is a 61 to him. Let's see, we have this here. That'll be a ground out to the second baseman. We'll check for an error. No error on the play, so we go 4-3 on the putout. That's a 1-2-3 inning in the second for, I guess, Cleveland or Minnesota, however you see it. Minnesota goes down, 3 up, 3 down. Go to the top of the third, back to the top of the order with Kwan, Brennan, and Ramirez here in the Cleveland half of the third. A 70 to Kwan is going to be a grounder. That's hit to the third baseman. No problem there. So we go 5-3 on the putout. Brings up Will Brennan. A 60 to Will Brennan will be a ground out. That goes to second base. We do an error check. Pretty sure that's no error on the second baseman. It's Austin Martin. He is a 98 for his error. Usually if you're not up in that 95 range, probably not gonna be experiencing an error. Brings up Jose Ramirez, 79. 79 is another ground out, this one to first base. We'll take that one unassisted. And that's a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the third. Go to the bottom of the third, still 1-0 Cleveland. Minnesota will send up Vasquez, Martin, and then Willie Castro. 89 to Christian Vasquez. 89 is going to be a line out. That is to the right fielder. And caught in right field by Will Brennan for out number 1. 4, that's a good roll. Austin Martin. A 4 is going to be a double as he laces one into the gap. And winds up at second base with only 1 out. Willie Castro to the plate, a 43. 43 is going to be a strikeout. So Castro down on strikes. That's out number 2. Trevor Larnach, last chance, and he may have driven in a run here. Let's see. Larnach with an 18 is going to be a base knock. So that'll be a base hit for Trevor Larnach. With 2 outs, runners get 1 extra base, and that will tie our game at 1. So Larnach with a 2-out RBI, and that'll bring up Royce Lewis. Lewis in his first at-bat struck out. I'm sorry, Matt Wallner struck out. Wallner with a 90 is going to be a line out, and that's right back to the pitcher. Good reflexes from the pitcher. And we head to the top of the 4th inning. 1-1 is our score. Cleveland at Minnesota. It's played August 9th, 2024. It'll be Josh Naylor, David Fry, and Andres Jimenez for the Guardians. Naylor with a walk in his first at-bat. 33 is going to be just into his strikeout range as he watches one go by. David Fry stands in. He flied out to left. 78 will be another fly ball. This time it goes into the right center field gap. We're checking the right fielder for his range. That's Max Kepler. His range is a 0. So a 1 to 60, he'll get there and make the catch, and he does. It's an 18. And Max Kepler into the right center field gap. Chases down a deep drive. And that brings up Jimenez, 53 for Jimenez, who was a strikeout victim his first at-bat. 53 is going to be another K, and that's 2 strikeouts on the day for Jimenez. 1-2-3 inning again for Cleveland, and we head to the bottom of the 4th, tied at 1. Cleveland at Minnesota from 2024. Brings up Royce Lewis. Lewis a 52. 52 for him is going to be a strikeout, and he's now 0 for 2. 55 to Kepler. That will be a strikeout as well, so back-to-back Ks. And Carlos Santana, last chance in the 4th inning. A 6 is going to be a double as he hits one down the line, and he will be into second standing up. 2 down and 1 on. 1 in scoring position for Margot. Margot couldn't get out in the first game, but he is going to strike out here as he is now 0 for 2 in this one. So he strikes out with a man in scoring position. We're going to remain tied as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Cleveland will send up the bottom of the order. Freeman, Rocchio, and Austin Hedges. 65 to Freeman, who's playing center field. He tripled and scored in his first at-bat. Freeman is here. A 65 will be a ground out. That's hit hard to the third baseman, but no problem at third for Royce Lewis, who makes a good throw across the diamond. Rocchio with an RBI ground out in his first at-bat. He is going to fly out here. That goes down the left field line. Let's check the left fielder, and it will be a range check on Wallner, who is a 0, so he'll be a 1 to 60 to catch this. 36, he gets there to the line and makes the grab on the run, and that'll be 2 quick outs here in the 5th. Austin Hedges to the plate, a 96 for Hedges will be a pop-up. That's popped up to the third baseman, and squeezed for out number 3. Royce Lewis makes the catch. 3-1-2-3 innings now for Cleveland as they're getting shut down a little bit by the Minnesota pitching staff. 1-1 is our score, and we have Vasquez, Martin, and then back to the top of the order. A 1 is going to be a rare play. So Christian Vasquez, got my rare plays here. We got a rare play. We'll look at our white and blue. So 79. Batter hits a pop-up that strikes the overhead camera wire. It's ruled a dead ball. Replay the pitch. All right. So we do it again, and this is Christian Vasquez. 52 to Vasquez is going to be a strikeout. So we get a weird play on the rare play, but winds up striking out. Austin Martin, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. 88 is not going to be that. That's going to be a foul ball as he hits that one in the air, and it goes out of play. 47. 47 will be a strikeout, so back-to-back Ks for Minnesota here in the bottom of the fifth. A 14, this could be good for Willie Castro. It is. That's going to be a base knock. Willie Castro is a regular stolen base, and so he can actually begin to steal now. He's got a 77. Let's go ahead and send him, see if he'll make it. A 63, he is. He's in there with a stolen base. And Trevor Larnach to the plate. Larnach with an RBI single in his first at bat. A 58, though, is going to be a ground out. That's hit to second base. We're going to do a defensive check, like a range check, basically, on the second baseman. That's Jimenez. Jimenez is a 20, and so he's going to make the play on a 1 to 93. He makes the play. So hit to second base with a man at second base. We are going to go ahead and make the throw to first. Go 4-3 on the putout, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So Minnesota gets a man to second base, but they strand him. And we go to the top of the sixth. Cleveland 1, Minnesota 1. This one coming down to the wire, back to the top of the order for Cleveland. Quan, Brennan, and Ramirez. Quan at 49, that's going to be a strikeout. First strikeout of the day for Stephen Quan as he goes down on strikes. Pretty small percentage there, only 22%. Yeah, 22%. 61 for Will Brennan. 61 will be a ground out. That's hit to the first baseman. He'll toss it to the pitcher covering, and that'll be out number 2. Jose Ramirez to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 59 to Ramirez will be another K. 2 Ks on the day for Jose Ramirez. 1-2-3 inning for Cleveland in the 6th. And they've had 4 1-2-3 innings in a row. Not a good way to win a game, but their pitching is keeping them in it. 1-1 is our score as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Wallner, Lewis, and Kepler. Wallner here, and 83 will be a fly out, but that's going to go out of play. So we're rolling in. Ground out this time. This one goes to the shortstop. We'll do a defense check on the shortstop. That's Brian Rocchio. He's an 11. A 1 to 93. He's going to get to it, and he does. So nice stop at short, and he makes a good throw to first, and that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Royce Lewis to the plate. He struck out his last time up. 53 for Lewis will be another K as he takes a big hack and comes up empty. And Kepler stands in. He is 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. A 6th, though, is going to be laced into the gap as Kepler standing up with a 2-out double. Brings up Carlos Santana. Santana doubled his last time up. 39 for Santana will be a strikeout. So big time pitch there from the Guardians pitching staff. Strands a man at second base. And we got a good one going here, 1-1, as we head to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Naylor, Fry, and Jimenez for the Guardians. Naylor, 69, will be a ground out. That's hit to the first baseman. A little toss to the pitcher cover. And he's out at first. David Fry, 0 for 2 on the day. A 50 will be a strikeout. That's the first time he struck out today. And Jimenez to the plate, a 21. He's 0 for 2. 21, though, is going to be a base knock for Jimenez. 2 out single for Andres Jimenez. He does steal at a SB plus. So 1 to 82, he'll be in there safely, and he is. With a stolen base. Tyler Freeman to the plate. Freeman is 1 for 2 with an RBI triple back. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have an RBI, just a triple. Back in the second inning. At 52, though, where is he? 52 is going to be a ground out. That's a little tapper. The catcher picks it up and throws to first. And that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is Margot, Vasquez, and Martin for Minnesota. 82 for Margot. Margot is not on that team. So 82 for Margot. Where'd you go, buddy? Did I have the right team? No. There he is. Oh man, 82 is going to be a fly ball. That is hit to the left center field gap. We're checking the center fielder's range on this one. Center fielder is Tyler Freeman. Freeman with a range of 3. It's a catch on a 1 to 75, so he is on it, and he makes the catch in left center field. Nice running grab by Freeman. Christian Vasquez to the plate. He's over 2. He struck out his last time up. Vasquez, a 38, will be a second strikeout in a row. 2 down in the 7th. And that's going to bring up Austin Martin. 75 to Martin is a grounder. That's hit to the second baseman. We're doing a defensive check on Jimenez. Jimenez a 20, so he makes a catch on a 1 to 93. And he does not get there. And so that's a tough one. Gets through for a hit. And that is a 2-out single for Austin Martin, who gets one by the very good Jimenez. Brings up Willie Castro with an opportunity to put a dent in the scoreboard. A 39 to Willie Castro, though, is going to be a strikeout as he strikes out to end the 7th inning. And we go to the 8th, tied at 1. This the back end of a doubleheader from August 9th, 2024. Playing with just the batter cards, and talk a little bit about that at the end probably. All right, for Cleveland, it's going to be Rocchio, Hedges, and Kwan. 86 to Rocchio. Excuse me, will be a fly out, and that goes out to straightaway left. No problem. In left field for Wallner, who makes the catch. Brings up Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 2. Hedges is in here somewhere. There he is, 91. That'll be a line out to the second baseman. So he hits it hard, but he hits it right to the second baseman, Martin, who makes a good catch. Next up, Stephen Kwan. Kwan is 0 for 3. A 78 to Kwan is a ground out. And that's going to go to the shortstop. We do a defensive check on the shortstop. That'll be a defensive check for Castro. He's a -9, not the best shortstop out there. 1 to 45, he'll make the play. It's a 54, and that's going to go through for a base hit. So a 2-out hit for Stephen Kwan as he gets one past the shortstop. And that'll bring up, actually, should we steal? We should steal with Stephen Kwan. Get him into scoring position, see if we can. Oh, and he gets caught stealing. He was a 1 to 78 to steal a base, and he's going to end the inning with a caught stealing, trying to get himself into scoring position. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. 1-1 is our score. Are we going to go to extra innings, or will someone come up with the big hit? It'll be Larnach, Wallner, and Royce Lewis. Larnach is 1 for 3, or 1 for 2, sorry. He has an 85 here. 85 is going to be a fly ball. That goes out to straightaway center field. Can of corn out there in center. and that'll be out number 1. 26 to Matt Wallner, who is 0 for 3. Wallner, a 26, is going to be a walk, so he takes the base. He's 1 to 79 to steal. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a hit and run, so let's execute a little hit and run here. See if we can get things moving just a little bit. And it will be a 40, slow chopper to third, the batter's out, the runner advances. So a little chopper to third base. That'll be 5-3 on the putout, and the runner will move up 90 feet. So runner in scoring position for Max Kepler. Kepler doubled his last time up. A 92 is not going to get it done as he lines out to the first baseman. Hits it hard, but the first baseman, Josh Naylor, is there to make the snag. So Minnesota strands a runner at second base. We head to the top of the 9th inning, tied at 1. Time for both teams to come through. It'll be Brennan, Ramirez, and Naylor for the Guardians. An 8 is going to be a big hit from Will Brennan as he has a leadoff triple. Wow. That is clutch. So we're going to have to play the infield in here. Let's see what happens with the infield in. All right. Jose Ramirez, 66. That's going to be a ground out to the third baseman. So ground out to the third baseman. The runner holds unless there's a contact play, which I didn't put a contact play in. So we're going to look the runner back. It'll be 5-3 on the putout, and that runner at third is going to hold. Josh Naylor to the plate. Naylor 0 for 2, and he's going to drive in a big run here. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Josh Naylor as he roots one into the right center field gap. That's a double, and that will be a 1 RBI double as he has put the Guardians ahead 2-1 here in the top of the 9th. It brings up David Fry. David Fry with some big home runs in his career. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that will move the runner to third with just 1 out. David Fry, a 26, that's going to be a walk. Not the worst thing in the world, as that sets up a double play situation. Got to play the infield in here, though. An 83, that is to Jimenez. 83 is a fly out. That will be hit to right field, right center field gap. Let's check the right fielder. Will Brennan. Brennan is a, if I can find him. It's not Brennan. I'm sorry. The right fielder is Kepler. He's a 0. So he'll be a, what is he? He's a 1 to 60 to make the catch in right center field. It's a 64. And it falls for a base hit. Oh my gosh. So that's going to be an RBI. With 1 out, the runner is going to get to second base. And 2 runs have come in the 9th. Tyler Freeman to the plate. This might be another one. 24 to Freeman. That's another walk. And the wheels are falling off here in the 9th inning for the Minnesota Twins. The hometown crowd can't believe what they're seeing, and it keeps going. Brocchio with a 12. That's going to be a base knock. So Jimenez, what does he run at? He runs at a 69, not the fastest guy in the world. So we're just going to play this station to station. That's an RBI single. And that'll bring up Austin Hedges. A 44 to Hedges is going to be a strikeout. So that was just what the doctor ordered. With 2 outs now, the bases are loaded. And the dangerous Stephen Kwan to the plate. A 97, though. He's going to pop it up. As he pops it up to the first baseman. And that's going to end the inning. But 3 runs come in the top of the 9th. It's now 4-1 Cleveland over Minnesota. Cleveland looking to split this doubleheader played on August 9th, 2024. All right, last chance here for Minnesota. Santana, Margot, and Vasquez. Santana with a 78 is going to be a fly ball. That goes out to right field in the right center field gap. We're checking the right fielder. This time it's Brennan. Brennan is a -6. That means he is a 1-45 to make the catch. He does not get there, so that's going to fall for a single. And brings up Margot. Margot 0 for the day. We get a wild pitch, and that will send the runner to second base. A 29 for Margot. 29 will be a walk, and he walks in a batter behind that runner at second base. We got 2 on with nobody out, and Christian Vasquez coming to the plate. A 97 for Vasquez. 97 will be a pop-up. That is to the first baseman. And really frustrated with himself there. Brings up Austin Martin. Martin with a RBI double. He's 2 for 3 on the day. 65 though is not going to get it done. That's actually going to be, a ground out to the shortstop. And let's see what happens on the play here. So second and third. First and second. First and second, no or 1 out. That's where we are. Routine grounder. R1 is forced to second. R2 advances. Batter safe. So we got a fielder's choice at second base. We're going to go 6-4 on the putouts. And that runner is going to move up to third. So this is the second out of the inning. Cleveland now 1 out away from a victory. They got Willie Castro coming up to the plate. He's 1 for 4. A 97, they get him to pop up, and he pops that one up on the infield to the third baseman, who comes in toward the mound, makes the catch, and Naylor ends this game. The final score is going to be 4-1 as Cleveland gets their revenge with 3 in the 9th, and a good game here. So let me put you on hold for a second, and I'll come back with the final totals. All right, so the final here, 4-1, Cleveland over Minnesota. This was played August 9th, 2024. For Cleveland, it's 4 runs on 8 hits and no errors. For Minnesota, it's 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. Pretty tough inning here in the 9th inning. Otherwise, not a lot happening for either team. Not a lot going on here. Carlos Santana with a couple of hits. Austin Martin a couple of hits. And 2 hits for Will Brennan as well. 2 RBIs in the game for Rocchio, who had a really nice game. So that'll wrap up this one. Excuse me. That'll wrap up this one. That is playing just the most basic game with no pitchers added. You can see the pitchers here. If you want to see what it's like whenever you add in the pitcher ratings, you can check out the game before. We also have some more in-depth right and left-handed splits for all the different plays, including strikeouts and wild pitches and balks, and the different types of outs as well. So you can see the outs here. You can see the outs for ground outs, fly outs. So a lot more color commentary in those chances for things like double play line outs and stuff like that. So a couple different ways to play the game, but obviously this game takes about half the time when you don't have all those advanced things. You can also play with the pitchers, but also just the sort of basic gameplay as well. That's totally legit. And then you have your defensive checks. If a player gets hit by a pitch, you roll for an injury. We got hit and run. We got sacrifice bunts here. And so this is, and there's weather if you ever want to play with weather. So this is AIG baseball, AI generated baseball. and this is still in production, still trying to figure out if there's any things that we need to add to the game. If you'd like to play this game, you can email me at clarkandaddisongaming@gmail.com. If you want to support what I'm doing, you can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com. Got lots of games there for you to choose. And also, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, click on subscribe. If you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. That's a real easy way to help what we're doing here. And go out and support your small developers. So anybody that's not APA or Strat is typically doing this on the side or doing it as small potatoes. So go out and if you like what they're doing, go out and buy a season 2, 10, something, just to, if anything, just to encourage them. They're not going to make $1 million, but definitely encouraging them to go forward. So I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, the one thing I wanted to say about just playing with this, you might think, oh, you need picture interaction. I was thinking a little bit about that today, and I'll have more thoughts about it. I'll do something a little bit more advanced about that. But I think this is a very accurate representation of what you're going to get, even if you just play with the batters. And I'll talk about that a little bit at a different time. But all right. Yeah, so 4-1 is our score, Cleveland over Minnesota. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.